Each and every day, our educators work to create a learning environment where students are encouraged and inspired to ask probing questions, to explore, and to examine. And in that incessant digging for answers, they grow intellectually into the kind of learner who can ultimately prosper in the world that will be their future. Ultimately, today's classroom is about not waiting for that future to happen. It's about reaching forward to bring college instruction into their world today. Our story is best told with this number, 15,800. That's how many college credit hours our students earned while seeking professional licenses, certifications, and associate's degrees, and all in just 1 year. That's college-level instruction that saves our families almost $5 million in college tuition every year. The value of the education provided to students is also reflected in scholarships. This is the second straight year scholarships surpassed $23 million. We're proud to say this incredible work is happening in McAllen ISD schools today. It's provided by top-notch educators through nationally and internationally recognized programs, an extensive offering of advanced and specialized academic coursework that is second to none. Jasmine Miranda's A+ moment is one of many stories of lives transformed through McAllen ISD's advanced academics. She graduated with an associate's degree in early May, a high school diploma in late May, and weeks later, she walked onto a college campus identified as a college senior with about 80 college credits. She describes her A+ moment.
It would have to be when I was accepted at Achieve Early College High School. I knew since the very beginning I wanted to go to college and I wanted to do something, and I always thought I was going to take 4 years to get a bachelor's degree. But when this school opened up and offered free college, which I really greatly appreciate now that I'm at the university, it really helped make my dreams come true and help me get there faster. And I've learned so much and grown as a human being as well.
She's determined to become one of the first to enroll in the region's new medical school, and she recognizes that her success is tied to dual enrollment courses she took at McAllen ISD's Achieve. Whether it's through associate's degree level work in our early college high school, or through our vast offering of dual enrollment and advanced placement courses in our comprehensive high schools, through our globally recognized International Baccalaureate Diploma program, or our Career Technical Education program, our record of excellence, with a framework that has students accruing college credit hours long before they graduate from high school, sets a foundation that makes it possible for students to continue that level of college instruction and to do so at the university of his or her choice. Students understand how this extensive work propels them forward in a way that most school districts can't match. The state recognizes it, and so does the nation.
Can you possibly fail in that time?
Robert Diaz is a National Hispanic Scholar with the world on his mind, literally. He plans to attend Notre Dame and major in Middle Eastern Studies before working for the State Department.
I think the Valley in particular represents what a global and multicultural world could look like. And we see a variety of different ethnicities, a variety of different people from different backgrounds come here and interact together in a wonderful learning environment. And I think we have to come to the conclusion that people aren't going to be separated by national boundaries. They are going to, in fact, live in a world that is going to require us to grow closer together, to develop more intricate bonds, so that way we can progress into a greater future.
This young lady has embraced the challenge of high-end courses. She's had her eye on the prize since she was a little girl.
It's definitely very rigorous because I do go to the International Baccalaureate program, and we need to work hard in order to achieve great things. I've been doubling up on science every single year, and because what I want to do is become a doctor. It's been my passion since I was like 6 years old. I feel like whenever I do this, it can pay off in college, and then I can get ahead to being a doctor, because at the rate I'm going right now, I'll be a doctor by the time I'm like 20.
A strong partnership in our community has resulted in Transforming You, a unique mentorship program that matches local businesses with 8th graders. This program is well underway and will continue through high school. It targets entrepreneurship and business know-how, laying the groundwork for the next generation of business leaders. Recognizing the diversity amongst our graduates, the new graduation requirements offer 5 college and career-related endorsements. Because of our extensive advanced course offerings and our partnership with STC, our district can offer all 5, placing our students far ahead of the game. Catherine Perez sings for the state champion McAllen High School Mariachis. A love of music inspired by her father has her following the Arts and Humanities endorsement.
I feel like I'm expressing myself to others in song instead of words. It's a different kind of feeling than just saying it, you know, it's more passionate.
Daniel Peña is a standout swimmer at Memorial. He likes to teach others to swim, but he plans to follow in his uncle's footsteps by becoming a surgeon.
I like working with people. I like kids. That's why that's one of the reasons that's also I want to be a doctor. I like helping people.
This past summer, McAllen ISD was featured at a global IB conference in New York, where much of the conversation centered on one of our middle schools. After years of careful planning and teacher training, in 2015, all our middle and elementary schools will be fully recognized IB World Schools, making ours possibly the first public IB school district in the world. And our students rise to the challenge. In just 1 year, 72 students earned the prestigious IB Diploma Scholar title. 71 earned national academic recognition as advanced placement scholars, and 25 were named National Hispanic Scholars. These students have excelled in our college-level courses and passed the national and international exams to prove it.
McAllen ISD, especially amongst the Valley schools and districts, is really a model for the good things that are happening in Texas and in the United States. That I would say they're at the forefront of education. The institution of iPads in the district, the technology, how much technology is available.
This same attention to detail is reflected in sound business practices that safeguard the public's dollar. Our district has earned the state's highest financial recognition 11 times in 12 years, this time with a perfect score. And we are one of only 22 districts recognized nationally for financial transparency. It's reflected in our attention to the health of our children. Ours is the first Let's Move district in the nation, and education and city leaders nationwide turn to our unified community for guidance. It's reflected in the can-do spirit that led to the revitalization of the McAllen Education Foundation and the awarding of 12 innovative teaching grants in August. It's reflected in our award-winning championships and in our 2-time nationally recognized programs. The district is about providing opportunities for children. It's reflected in our people, in the nurturing taking place in our classrooms, and in colleagues providing care and support for each other. Between football and editing the school newspaper, Josh Godinez is a busy young man. He's won multiple awards for his writing and even qualified at the state level last year. Identified as an AP scholar, Josh is passionate about working hard, reveling in the challenges, and knowing that the payoff will come with expanded knowledge and so much more.
You build up this this grind mentality that, you know what, I don't want to do this right now, but I have to do this because in the end I want to get that A. I want to pass that test. I want to be able to graduate towards the top of my class. And I know I'm already kind of at a deficit because I'm taking these harder courses maybe. And it's just something that I think will translate into my life later, because you're going to have all these sorts of obstacles in life. You're never going to have the straightforward route, you know? I want to be able to have that grind mentality in my life that I learned in those kinds of courses.
Like Josh, we don't just talk a good game. We've raised the expectations, guiding students to meet and surpass those challenges and preparing them not just to go to college tomorrow, but to continue the college-level work we have already exposed them to in our classrooms today, and to become the kind of inquisitive, forward-thinking leaders that their world demands. We lead the way. We are McAllen ISD.